Hello, happy Thursday evening. How's it going? I hope you're well. It is the day we're meeting each and every single week to talk about a topic which is linked to the blog of this week that came out on Monday on my website right here. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I was like starting to do my weekly blog intro on the blog. Now, if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Introduce yourself. Say hello in the comment section. Let me know where we met, where we kind of sort of somehow cross paths. If you're not new here, welcome back. Nice to see you. Nice to see you upon. If you're commenting, even better, so I can give you a shout out. I can say hello to you. And for those of you that don't know me, just going to first of all, before introducing myself, make sure that my Facebook Live on my personal profile is on public, because when streaming from, oh no, that's all fine. That's all fine here. Hey, Anita, nice to see you. So, if you're new here, my name is Thierry from thierryvalexander.com. I hope you're well and that you had a great week and you are here for a treat. What we do here, the reason we're meeting each and every single Thursday, it's because we're talking, as I said, about the blog topic, not necessarily the whole blog, because there would be no point to replicate that over here if it's already somewhere else. Hey, we are going to talk about a topic that is connected to this, and I'm also going to give you access to a guide. I'm also going to give you, I'll tell you right now here, I'll give you access to a 15 minutes complimentary, so free, 15 minutes discovery session with me if you wanted it, alongside the guide that you'll get for free as well within this call. And yes, Anita, follow-up is huge indeed. So let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know if you're on a replay. And to continue in my quick introduction, basically each and every single Thursday we're meeting here. And then throughout the week, you can see me on my personal profile, in the Rise and Roll private community. You can on my page, on YouTube, etc. Okay, so welcome. You get access to a freebie every single week, so feel free to come and download it. This is what it is for, so you can implement it into your business and have the needle moved closer to your goals achievement, whichever they might be. So today what I want to share with you is the importance, as Anita pointed it out, of following up and how to follow up, because this is something that is so undervalued, should I say. Like, people don't take that too seriously. I used to hear, the saying that the fortune is in the follow up. Have you ever heard that? Whether you are in a specific business, in your own business, usually in network marketing, that's something we hear a lot. The fortune is in the follow-up. I would say, also the money is in messenger. I know all those kind of rhymes and stuff, a bit cliche and cheesy, yet it is so true. If you don't have conversations going on in your messenger, how are you able to expect to make money in your business? And I'm talking to myself as well, right? I'm not here just, talking and preaching, and I'm not yelling at you about this. I'm talking to myself as well, because tracking my numbers, sometimes I can see that, okay, I need to put the foot on the gas pedal, and to make sure that I'm doing the work. I'm human, like just like you. So tracking is another thing. I'll give it to you right here. That's not necessarily the topic of the day, yet tracking is so important. Something that, again, I wasn't doing religiously, and now every single time I've got a new contact, I was putting it in my list. I wasn't tracking though how many contacts I was adding on a daily or weekly or monthly basis. And it's not just about putting the name in the list of contact, it's also knowing when you actually made that new connection. Because when you know how many people you connected with and your friend requested on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, and now you know where maybe you're lacking. Do you actually friend request a lot of new people that are obviously part of your ideal audience, right? Let's not just friend request people for the sake of friend requesting people. That's not what we're all about here. Um, yeah, do you actively get to meet new people online or offline that are added to your list of contacts, of potential clients, leads and prospects, if you want to go into more jargon? Very important. And also, I'm tracking the people that I'm offering to get my whatever lead magnet, right? Whatever that I am inviting them into. It can be a discovery call. It can be a lead magnet of some sort, like a PDF, a guide that they wanted to get. So I'm inviting them to download it into my private Rise and Roll Facebook group community. Whatever it is, create, like maybe 3 columns. That's what I've got, where I put the name, the dates on when I've invited those people, and the third one is to know where I've invited those people to. Is it an opportunity video that they want to show? Is it information about the products? Is it, again, Facebook groups, a discovery call, or strategy call, whatever you want to call it, if you're a coach? Very important to track your numbers. And that is part also of the follow-up. Following up with people can only be effective if you are tracking your list, if you know where people are at on the journey with you, within your funnel, within the potential client's journey, to make it simple in terms of vocabulary, right? You've got to be aware of where your energy goes, where you are actually lacking, or maybe doing things that are not necessary, that are not income producing activity, and you're spending too much time there. Very important to try those things. Lately, because I'm tracking even more, since I'm with a coach on a one-on-one who's like 6-7 figure and a coach, then I track my numbers like very closely. And I find myself throughout the day sometimes where I'm zoning out. I'll be honest with you. And I'm like, geez, no, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. So again, it happens to me. It happens to everyone. Hence, having some accountability of some sort is very important, because I've found, and let me know if you are accountable to anyone, whether it is a coach, a friend, your audience, your clients, your partner, maybe. Having accountability really helps to actually do the work. Having a coach, I'm seeing, that sometimes I would zone out in my stuff. Obviously, not that much, because that's my only way of creating my livelihood, right? So I don't rely on a job that is going to give me a paycheck at the end of the month. Therefore, I'm not just lying on my laurels completely, right? However, I'm still a human, and it happens. So I've got to be really careful, and having a coach helps me to get that accountability system. Just like my clients are very accountable to me when they have things to do, and and don't get me wrong, sometimes we have a coach and we can still miss some things because we are reprogramming ourselves, we are setting some new habits into place. It's fine. Just put in place a system, a supporting system, a supporting network that is helping you to do that. And following up with your customers, your leads, your prospects, your potential clients is very important, because one of the first thing is that your offer needs to be exposed more than one time in front of their eyeballs, then your prospects, your people need to be aware of what is it that you're doing. And it's not just one post. As soon as you've decided to do business on your social media, it's not just one post that is going to make your business flourish. Let's be straight into it and upfront, blunt, that to have success, even with an online business, or if you've got an offline business and you're trying to get some more customers, clients from the online platform, or perhaps you're creating and extending products to your brand which is offline and you want to do something online, still it requires time. Online doesn't mean quick fix. In fact, there is no quick fix. It still takes time, it still takes energy. Now, can you be organized and efficient in a way that you're not completely spending your time all the time on task? Yes. Like, am I spending a lot of time in front of my laptop? Yes, because I love what I do. And however, I don't spend necessarily a lot of time in prospecting and answering messages there. Like, I've got about, because I do, it's my livelihood, right? When I was part-time, or doing it alongside, doing it alongside a job, my time was different within my business. I had less time, right? So now that I do this full time, my coaching and my other businesses, affiliate, network marketing, etc., I spend about like an hour in each section, right? An hour just for prospecting, an hour for following up, an hour for going over my list, and that, so about 3 hours a day, okay, 3-4 hours. And I do other things, right? Other things that are not related to this. So funnel creation, my email marketing, my blog creations, my content for my social media, everything. And yes, I get some days that are pretty full, but again, I see myself with a lot of zoning out, right? So very being careful there is important. When you are doing this alongside your job, you can even do it over an hour a day with 15 minutes increment if that is needed, and you cannot do it in 1 hour altogether. So no matter how long you're putting into your business on a daily basis, your people need to be exposed to your offer, your product, your services, your opportunity, if you have one to give people. It takes about 8 to 12 exposures for people to say, yes, I want to have more information about what you are offering. You get better at it. Believe me, I used to be really, really terrible at offering my stuff and having people saying yes to it. You get better at it. And coaching can help you with this. So, in fact, talking about this, I wanna share with you here the fact again that I'm offering you a complimentary and which is free, basically, right? 15 minutes discovery coaching session with me, where you can ask your questions and maybe find out how you can move the needle closer to your goals achievement. If you want to get access to this complimentary 15-minute discovery session with me, just type the number 118. Okay, and I'll tell you also what else you're gonna get here. But just type either the word coaching or 118 in the comment section. Now, your products need to be exposed. Okay, so as I was saying, people will not most of the time say yes from the first time that they get exposed to something. They have to see it again and again. Hence, the big companies are actually doing those campaigns, and you've got billboards everywhere, ads on social media. They spend a lot of money on this for you to see their products and services that you can purchase from them, right? So the other reason why you want to make sure that the other reason why following up is important, and I'll go on to some kind of like how to follow up sort of thing. But the other reason why follow up is important is that the attention span is reducing massively, right? So even if you happen, and that happened to me, so it could happen to you, especially when you're getting better at exposing people to your product in a way which is nonchalant, and people seeing the benefit into what you are offering. Hence we're always talking here about sharing the benefit, or even the benefit of the benefits of what your product, services, opportunity is providing, because people are more inclined to say yes to something that they're going to benefit from than something they are being pitched about. So even when you get better at offering your solutions to people, to their problems, whichever it may be, and they are saying yes. I had this woman saying, yes, I happen to have a collagen product in one of my businesses. And she said, she actually contacted me saying, you're having that collagen. I want to know some information. I want to buy some. Can you send me the link? I'm not even the one who actually approached that person, right? And if you're here, you know who you are. That was about last year around this time, about March, April, May kind of thing. And I said, yeah, sure, and ask further questions. When someone is even approaching you saying, oh, I want this from you, can you send me the link? Don't send the link immediately. Ask further questions, because sending your link immediately, even if they are the one asking you for your product or service or whatever it may be, when you're sending your link immediately, or it just comes across as like, I want your money, right? Ask questions like, yeah, sure, I can go and get the link for you. Just curious, what got you interested into getting information, or what got you interested into getting this product or that service? Tell me more, and I'll go and get you the link. Don't send the link until they tell you more. And why would you do that? I'm kind of going, like on a different sort of pathway here of the topic, but just a little bonus for you here. The reason you would do that is because it would give you more information. You see, like someone with the collagen, for example, when I say tell me more, that person, collagen can be for hair, for nails, for the skin, for the joints. What is it? Do I go and assume what they are needing the collagen for? Do I go and assume that it is even for them? Perhaps it is for someone else. Whereas when I say, what made you want to get this? What made you want to ask me for more information? Tell me more. The 3 magic words, tell me more. You will attract more information, and so that you can serve them with better solution, tailored solution to their problem. Does that make sense? So that you can really go with the benefit. You can even, I would say, like, as the budget, I'm not going to go into this, that's a whole other thing, but as the budget, so you can know their budget and get to them a solution that is on their budget, if not below, which is irresistible and a no-brainer for them. Okay, but attention span is reducing. So even when you get someone who's actually coming to you directly, or that you're introducing to your products, and they say yes, well, my friend, they're gonna forget. They've got plenty of other things in their life going on, their kids, their jobs that maybe they don't like, they have to deal with. Even if they like it, they've got lots going on in there, their business, their own health, their goals, right? That person that came to me for that bottle of collagen from about March ordered in November that year, November, December, in Black Friday, all those months. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 8 months later, 8 to 9 months later. And that was me following up here and there. Okay, so follow up is important, because people tend to, quote, forget. Attention span is so reduced and reducing more and more because of, what we have each and every single day on our eyes, okay, another ad, another ad, another ad, and someone else is going to talk about that collagen, another ad, another ad, another ad, and then we scroll and we scroll and we scroll, and we go from Facebook to TikTok to YouTube. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. So make sure to expose people to your products you offer and follow up with them on a regular basis. As I've mentioned to you as well, I've got, obviously, each and every single week, first of all, you know that you've got a freebie of some sort. You know that you have access to a guide, a PDF, a cheat sheet, a further training that can help you within your business. It's specifically to help you in your life and your business. Now, this week, because we're talking about following up, I happen to have I put together a 3 easy step follow-up process guide. 3 easy step follow-up process guide, which basically that helped me to increase to about like 98 to 99% more better responses. I used to get ghosted. I used to get really vague type of answers from people that didn't want to say no, but they wanted to say, or they wanted to say no, but they didn't know how because they didn't want to hurt my ego, stuff like this. That process, that 3 easy step process, helped me to remove my ego from the process to start with, okay, to not get attached to the outcome, whether they were going to say yes or no, and also to give the space to the person to say no, to be confident that they can look into my products, in my service, in my coaching program, in whatever it is that I'm offering them to take a look into without feeling under pressure. Have you ever felt like someone is asking you to look into something and you're like, I don't want to say yes because that's going to be a whole journey of saying, no, I'm not interested, right? I've been there. And I'm sure I made some people feel like this. And I'm so sorry it's that you. When I first started in entrepreneurship back in 2012, I'm sure, because I've learned a lot. I've learned different than what I used to know and what I was taught to do at the time. So these 3 easy step follow process helped me to remove the ego and to help my prospects to feel better about saying, yes, I want to look into it, without feeling they are getting engaged to something or someone at all. Okay. So if you want to get access to this, type the number 118 in the comment section, and that will be sent automatically to your messenger box. Or if you're on my YouTube, on my private Rising World private Facebook group community, I will get back to you, no problem. Okay. In addition, you'll get a complimentary discovery coaching call for me, 15 minutes, completely free of charge, so we can talk about your goals, where you're at, if you have any specific questions on marketing, whether it is about prospecting, following up, maybe email marketing, which is my jam, funnels, if you want to go into further, more advanced things, and whatever it is in terms of your business to move the needle closer to your goals. I'm offering you a complimentary 15 minutes coaching discovery call with me. Type same 118 or coaching in the comment section, and I'll get back to you so that we can set that together and we can have a chat. You can go away with some tips. It doesn't matter. Of course, we can also explore the possibilities of working on your business together to take it to the next level, yet it is not a requirement. Okay, you can come, take whatever you want and go away with it, and that's absolutely fine. So let's go into some how to follow up with people. And do you get some value so far? Is that useful to you, what I'm sharing here? Let me just look into the comments here, because sometimes it doesn't appear in the on the screen. Okay, so does that resonate with you? Do you get value? If you are basically, of course, as usual, you can share that. You can tag your people. You can invite your people to the Rise and Roll community as well, if that's where you are watching this from. Now, how to follow up. Would you be surprised if I say that? It is not always about you, your services, your product, and your opportunity. Guilty as charged again. I used to always talk about my business. I used to always be infomercial on my platform, right? Like not even an information, because actually being an infomercial on your platform is a good thing as long as you're doing it in the right way. You want to inform people and educate. Inform and educating people is what you want to do on your platform. Yet you don't want to become a spamming platform where it's only about your product, your services, and let alone if the product and the service is not yours on your name, meaning that you're part of a, for example, affiliate program or network marketing program, that you're part of a company that is giving you a replicating link and many other people have the same product and services as the one you're recommending, definitely you do not want to share the naming of the products in the company on your social media, and not let alone all the time. Okay, you want to give some variety of what you're sharing on your timeline. Now, when you're following up, it is, as I said, not always about your offer and about you. Like, hey, are you ready to buy today? Hey, is today a better day? Hey, it's payday today. Are you ready? Here's the link. This is not what it is, my friend. Following up is about being a human first, a marketer second. Always go back to being a human first. Can I get a yes for being a human first? Give me a yes or an X in the comment section if you're ready to be a human first and a marketer second. Really important. That is what I actually also tend to go over within my coaching program with my clients. Some people that had some breakthroughs as well, because they come with the idea that they have a business and it's just about selling the thing and making the money, putting some stuff on social media, some posts, and we're making the money. No, it is about relationships. It's about building rapport, the know, like, trust factor, so that people can know you as a person, they can like you, and then they trust you enough to put their money into you and buy from you. Does that make sense? Do you feel, do you see the difference? Like, if someone comes to you and say, hey, here's my link, do you buy from me, or do you want to buy from me? Versus, hey, how's it going? Okay, great, few messages back and forth, and you say that you've got some problems with your electricity bill because it's so expensive, and that person says, oh, I'm so sorry that you have some problem with that, and that is expensive. I know how it feels because I was there. I happen to actually have a service provider that is much cheaper than the national one. I'm making it up, by the way. And actually, that's also the one I recommend. If you want more details, then let me know. I'm more than happy to share. If not, no big deal. But how was your weekend, by the way, when you went with the kids in such and such place? Do you prefer the one who's going to say, here's my link for you to go and get the best deal of the electricity. It's the best in the world and in the country. You cannot go wrong. I'm using it. Like, take it. You've got to take it today because there's a promotion and all this. Or the one who's going to say, hey, do you know what? I'm so sorry about this. First, empathy. And, I was there. I know how it feels. So what I found, though, is there are better options around. And I've picked one that happened to be the most effective, efficient, money friendly, or cost effective in the country. So I've signed up. I've been using it and saving crazy money with it. Let me know if you want some details on it. I'll share it with you, no problem. If not, no big deal. But hey, how was your weekend with your kids when you went to camp in the whatever place? Of course, the second one, because you see, there's empathy, some interest to help, without being salesy, without being like, come here, buy one get one free. Da, 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 da. So it's not always about your offer. Birthdays, saying hello simply, to give some love on their timeline, their post, to check what they're up to, what they're doing, ask questions, interact in their posts. And I would tell you, if there's a way of actually sell more often to someone, to your audience, if there's a way, it actually is from email marketing. Whole other topic here. If you want more information on this, type email marketing. I'm more than happy to share with you. There's something huge going on right now. Yet email marketing is where you can express more. You've got no censorship. You can sell more because they don't feel that you are only targeting them. They're in your list, kind of thing. Okay, but it's not always about you. Do not make that mistake that I've made. People are going to block you, to ghost you, to ignore you, to be vague with you, to not recommend you. Not good for you, no for your business, no for your family, no for the creation of the goals that you have. And the last one is, well, birthdays, as I said, actually. So yeah, birthdays, and that's an easy one actually to reconnect with people that maybe you haven't connected in a long time. And Facebook is actually giving you access to when is the birthday of whom. Each and every single day you receive a notification letting you know that such and such has, so and so has a birthday today. Easy and free, right? Amazing. So let me know if you got value from today's Facebook Live, YouTube Live. And also remember that I'm giving you access to the 3 easy step follow-up process guides that helped me increase by 98 to 99% of people saying yes or responding to my messages instead of ghosting me and all this. And B, I'm giving you also access to a free complimentary 15 minutes discovery coaching session with me, where you can ask all your questions about your business marketing, where you're at, how you can do, even if you're an entrepreneur wannabe, a digital nomad entrepreneur wannabe, or a digital entrepreneur wannabe, or you don't have an idea of what you want to do and you want to ask questions about business, or you have a business, wherever you are at with your business or business to be, feel free to type 118 or coaching in the comment section, and I'll get back to you so that we can have a little chat for me to help you answer your questions, give you some tips, some guidelines, some pointers, and even perhaps possibly working on your idea, on your project, on your business together, if that fits. Okay, I'm not a fit for everybody, not everybody is a fit for me, but if we are, then I'm super happy to be of help to you in order to create what is it that you have in mind and you want to materialize in your everyday life. All right, so on that note, happy Thursday to you. I hope you have a great end of the week. And by the way, isn't that my background, my new office background, awesome? I absolutely love it. Really, really in love with it. I find it so cute and so homey. It's actually our reading area just behind me. My partner is now spending more time in the office, which is great. And yeah, it feels good, a little less messy than it used to be. On that note, I'll send you a lot of love as always. Have a great end of the weekend ahead. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me, either in the comment section or in my PM or in my email. Hint, hint. All right, lots of love to you. You take care. This is a wrap. Bye.